Okay, so it's Saturday afternoon. Rain's been threatening. It's like 50-50 chance, and it goes up to 100 overnight, but not really much progress. I haven't done too much more, except maybe I may have left out on my last update that I planted some of those seeds that I was saving, so we'll see if they turn into anything. Everything's growing pretty nicely. No major changes. One thing over here is the buds on the tomato plant. So we'll see if that turns into anything. Meanwhile, with the rain threatening, I've put up plastic again to protect the herbs because they're still kind of young, so I didn't want to take too much of a chance. That's pretty much it for today. Okay, it's now Tuesday afternoon. It's been a hectic few days yet again, but I think things are finally settling down. I'll get to hang out at home and hang out with my plants. So, actually today I'm going to do a bit of transplanting before I get too far into everything else. So basically I'll just give you a little look at how things look. And then we're over here, and this is where I'm going to transplant into. We got these and that. And we've got the tomato plant, and we've got the buds that are doing rather nicely. The flowers along the railing all survived the rain. Down here we've got the 1P plant on the left is doing okay. The one on the right is pretty much a goner. And I'm going to leave the plastic up to protect the herbs because they're still so small. So it's actually sunny right now, but we're looking at probably tomorrow night, somewhere in there we may get some rain. We'll see. The forecast may change. Until I'm done. Or later today, whatever. Okay, so here's two planters, a primary and a backup. We've got, respectively, going left to right, we've got the scallop, and on the right we've got the spaghetti squash, and in the middle we have the hybrid Dixie and the early prolific. Actually, I don't remember which one's which. I know that the one on the left was at the top, the one on the right was on the bottom, and that was from these planters over here, these little 6-packs. I have to go look it up. I have to go look back at my videos and figure out which one's which, but it's the same in both of these planters. So these are actually, I'm thinking of these as a gift, and so basically that's why I have a primary and a backup, just in case something goes wrong, because it's about a month away. Anyway, I got a couple more planters to do. Okay, so I've changed my mind a little bit. I still got all my peas and beans and stuff in there, so I'm going to let those continue to grow. So really, it was going to be 2 of these little boxes, planter boxes each, primary and then a backup. So I'm going to leave 2 of them empty for now and do a little more transplanting later so I can get back to regular work. Okay, so it's about 10 after 11, and if you remember, if you've been watching the videos, you remember this piece of tape where I put a line on there at 10 o'clock. Well, now the time's changed, so it would be 11 o'clock. But if I back out a bit, you can see the sun really has changed position over time to where it's now down along the back of the chair there. So this is why I make so much of this garden movable, so I can move things around. And now actually, as I look at it, the stuff in the back of each of these shelves is not getting all that much sun, so I'm going to have to deal with that. But we're looking at clouds. It's supposed to rain today, and it goes to like 100% chance of rain tonight, so that's it for today. Alright, so it's Thursday morning, just after 10 o'clock, and I have to say something to the folks that run YouTube, Google. You've been so careful about so many things. You've released so many good products, but for the second time in a week now, I've tried to go look at my own account, and I've had to deal with a survey. It says I've been randomly chosen. Well, randomly chosen twice in a week doesn't seem so random. And I fill out the survey anyway because the stupid application that you have there doesn't let me get to my account without filling out the application. So why do you promise me a reward that is a total scam? I get to the reward part, whatever. I choose one of the gift cards, and then the next thing I find out, before I actually fill in my name like an idiot, is that I have to then sign 3 other people up, and I have to take 2 offers of my own. I mean, how much my time and how much my friend's privacy am I compromising to get a $1,000 gift card? I could use the $1,000, but I'm not going to put my friends through that. So this is stupid. Take it off. Okay, now I'm going to get to my update. These are all doing pretty much the same as they were. I got to get these couple down here transplanted before too long. I'm not sure where I'm going to transplant them to. Over here we've got the scallop squash. We've got one, that second one in there actually may be dead. I think that's one that it looked like it broke off from its own stem. I got the same sort of situation down here, so these really aren't growing much, but we'll see. What else have we got? Everything else is pretty much normal. I did discover that I actually had punched holes previously in this one, so I put it down on one of those. This one is actually keeping all of the water within it, not draining. So I guess in a sense this is another experiment. We've got drained versus not drained, and we'll see what happens. These beans really, I mean, they're still alive, but they don't look wonderful. The tomato, they're opening up, the buds are opening up, so we'll see. We've got sun right now, but the forecast is for more rain, so I'm going to continue to leave the plastic over here. So that's it for today. It's Friday morning, the 25th. I'm finally going to start putting dates on this. It's about 10:45, and looking at the garden and looking at the sun, it's still kind of partly sunny, partly cloudy. Looking at the garden and seeing where the sun is, it's getting to a point where I now need to start moving stuff from here to that side. And let me just sort of show you. If you see where I moved that planter, the sun is starting to kind of peek through over the railing. Actually, it's peeking through the railing right now, but as the sun starts to move in that direction, it may make more sense to take things like that one that I just moved from the back here to over there. So I think what I'm going to do is wait until the rain is over after the weekend. Maybe by Sunday it looks like it's going to clear up and we'll get a good amount of sun for a good week or so. At least that's what the forecast is saying. That's what I'm thinking. I'm probably going to move all that stuff over. Otherwise, it's because of all the rain, there hasn't been a whole lot of progress. So that's it for today. Okay, it's Saturday, March 26th, a little bit before 10 o'clock. We've got, the prediction is for some more rain tonight, but then after that it looks like it's going to clear up for the week. So I'm kind of getting a little head start on some things. We have some visitors to the garden.